Listen up, you lot. Gather round and prepare yourselves for a journey like no other. Are you brave enough to stomach some of the UK's most shocking dishes? We're talking about the kind of food that will make you question your life choices. We're about to take a bloody culinary roller coaster through the weirdest food this country has to offer. Hold on tight, because this ride is going to be wild and full of unexpected twists and turns, from mysterious meats that look like they belong in a horror movie to things that shouldn't be in a pudding. We've got it all. We're serving up 50 plates of pure, unadulterated British madness. Each dish is more bizarre than the last, and we can't wait to see your reactions. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more mind-bending food adventures. Trust us, you won't want to miss a single bite of this crazy culinary journey. So are you ready? Let's get started. Sheep's heart, liver, lungs, boiled in a bag made of its stomach. You call that food? This isn't a horror movie prop, it's breakfast. Blood sausage, anyone? Eels suspended in their own jelly. It's enough to make you choke. Chapter 4. Stargazy Pie. This ain't no pizza. Fish pie is one thing, but when they start staring back at you, we've got a problem. Chapter 5. Laverbread Seaweed Surprise. You want seaweed with that? This Welsh delicacy is not for the faint of heart. Chapter 6. Spotted Dick, the name says it all. Don't even get me started on the name. Dried fruit and suet. This is a pudding. Chapter 7. Kippers, the fish that bites back. Smoked herring whole and staring at you. It's enough to put you off fish for life. Chapter 8. Scotch eggs, the sausage surprise. A hard-boiled egg wrapped in sausage meat and deep fried. Heart attack on a plate. Chapter 9. Tripe, you've got to be kidding me. Cow's stomach lining. Need I say more? It's enough to make you lose your lunch. Chapter 10. Mushy peas, green and gloopy. Overcooked peas mashed into oblivion. A side dish from hell. Pickled walnuts, an acquired taste. Pickled walnuts. Just the thought of it makes my stomach churn. Brawn, head cheese. Don't ask, don't tell. It's not cheese, you donkey. It's a meat jelly made from a pig's head. Disgusting. Cockles, little shells of terror. Chewy little shellfish that taste like the bottom of the ocean. Bubble and squeak leftovers from hell. It's just a fancy name for yesterday's mashed potatoes and cabbage. Lazy cooking at its worst. Barnacles from ship to stomach. You're scraping these off boats and eating them? Have some standards. Lamb's heart stew, a hearty meal. I've had nightmares less terrifying than a bowl of this. Cullen, skink, smoke and mirrors, smoked haddock, potatoes, onions. It sounds almost edible, but don't be fooled. Faggots awfully delicious. Meatballs made from pig offal. You've got to be joking. Get this off my plate. First it was fish heads, now it's the whole bloody eel. This is a pie too far. Boiled bacon, boiled cabbage, where's the flavour? This is just depressing. Sausages drowning in batter. It's a culinary cry for help. White pudding, the bloodless brother. It's like black pudding, but without the blood, just a bland, fatty disappointment. Pig's trotter's feet don't belong on a plate. You're eating what the pig walks on. Have some self-respect. Soused herrings, pickled to perfection. Herring swimming in vinegar. It's enough to make you pucker for a week. Crew beans, a pig's feet farewell. Boiled pig's feet, this isn't a snack, it's a punishment. Hedgehog bread, cute, but don't eat it. It's bread shaped like a hedgehog. That's the only good thing I can say about it. Chip buddy, the lazy man's sandwich. Chips or fries in bread. This is a sandwich for people who have given up on life. Beef dripping fat on a fork, rendered beef fat. It's basically pure grease. You're killing yourself with this one. bread and dripping a heart attack on a plate. Bread dipped in meat fat. It's a heart attack waiting to happen. Deviled kidneys, straight from the devil's kitchen. Lamb kidneys in a spicy sauce. It smells as bad as it tastes. Potted shrimp, shrimp in a coffin, tiny shrimp swimming in butter. It's like a seafood graveyard. Lamb brain fritters? You're eating what? Deep-fried lamb brains. Just the thought of it makes me want to vomit. Oxtail soup from tail to table. Soup made from the tail of an ox. It's a tough and chewy nightmare. Yorkshire curd tart, a curdle disaster. This tart is so sweet it'll make your teeth hurt. And the curd cheese? Just awful. Chapter 35, Clotted Cream Fudge. Cream of the crap. Fudge made with thickened cream. It's so rich, it'll make you sick. Fish finger sandwich, a childhood nightmare. Fish fingers are bad enough on their own, but in a sandwich, it's a culinary crime. Hedgehog-flavored crisps? What were they thinking? This is just wrong. Mashed potatoes, turnips, cabbage and cheese. It's a recipe for indigestion. Boiled pudding made from split peas. It's as exciting as watching paint dry. Arbroath Smokies, smoked to a crisp, smoked haddock. It's so smoky it'll make your eyes water. Welsh rarebit cheese on toast, gone wrong. Toasted bread with a cheese sauce. It's the culinary equivalent of a warm hug, but not in a good way. Imagine expecting a delightful, crispy bite, only to be met with a soggy, cheesy mess. The cheese sauce, instead of being creamy and smooth, turns into a gloopy disaster. It's a dish that promises comfort but delivers disappointment, a classic example of how things can go awry in the kitchen. Cow heel soup, a hoof in the face. Soup made from a cow's heel. It's tough, chewy, and downright unpleasant. Lamb's tongue, it's exactly what it sounds like, just no. Fish eggs on toast, it's a fishy way to start the day. This soda tastes like it was made from weeds, because it was. Gammon with pineapple. A sweet and salty disaster. Ham steak with pineapple. It's a clash of flavors that should never have happened. Squirrel pie, nutty and not in a good way. Squirrel pie, it's gamey, tough and just plain weird. Pork scratching salad, a crunchy conundrum. Salad topped with crispy pork skin. It's a textural nightmare. Kale and potato broth, green and gloomy. This soup is so green it'll make you turn green, not in a good way. Treacle tart, syrupy sweetness overload. This tart is so sweet it'll make your teeth ache. It's a sugar bomb. So there you have it, you fearless foodies. You've embarked on a culinary journey like no other. We've explored 50 of the UK's most bizarre and baffling dishes, each one more intriguing than the last. From the curious to the downright daring, these dishes challenge your taste buds and your courage. Would you dare try any of these unusual dishes? Let us know in the comments below which dish you found the most fascinating or which one you'd be brave enough to try. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more weird and wonderful food explorations. Your support helps us bring you more exciting content. Stay adventurous, food lovers.